from Texas. Can you
Well,
guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, cool. So I've signed on about 24 new BAs, and our team under me has expanded to, I think, over 60 right now. So I'm really proud of that. So I was just gonna kind of go over what's been working for me with the sign up process and kind of what I'm doing. I kind of got a little bit of a system now. So I thought I'd just go over that. Wow, and there's kids in the back, so bear with me. So my biggest thing is having people know the basics. So first off, when I'm signing on, I've been, well, I guess how I've been attracting that has been through consistently posting on my social media. I've been going live on Facebook pretty much every single day. I have been doing reach outs, but I will admit I want to get better at my reach outs, but I will admit probably 90% have been people reaching out to me from my social media posts. So I'm a mom of three. I'm home with two all day long. So I don't have the ability to go out and get belly to belly all the time. So I've been just working at any way I possibly can. So I have been, when people message me, I message a little bit of information. And then if they are looking to get signed on, I always am voice messaging them. I am letting them know the importance of SmartShip right off the bat. When they click the link, this is exactly what they're going to do. You want to emphasize, people get confused a lot, at least in my experience, on why there is a product page and a auto ship page. A lot of people think they're going to be charged twice, and it gets confusing for them. So in that voice message, I have it saved to my phone. We are telling them about the product page, and then on that next page, you are going to emphasize the importance of SmartShip and having that product on SmartShip, how they will get the $100 bonus in 6 months, and make sure that they do not run out of product and that it can be changed or edited at any time. And I think that's key because people get scared that they're going to be locked in monthly to product, and that can be changed or edited at any time. And then let's see. Okay. I've been just keeping it really simple. The voice memo has seemed to be working really, really well. And then if they don't sign up right then, I know Shannon is like, well, how are you getting people to sign up on their own? Like, I'll send them the link and then they don't sign up. I always make sure to follow up with them later that day and just let them know if they have any questions, to make sure to let me know and I can help them, because people forget. And then after they sign up, I always make sure to send a video or do a phone call on just the very basics, because I also got the question, how are you getting people to add on their two people? And the very basic thing, which I feel like is common sense, but if people don't know where their link is, they are not going to be able to sign up people. So I teach them the very basics on the back office and how to find their links to share with people. Because if they don't know how to share, they're not going to sign anybody up. And then I offer to help them get their two. I always tell them that it really becomes a domino effect with friends that they have or family. I guess I don't use the verbiage of like, let's go get your two people, because people get scared that they have to start reaching out to everybody that they know. And, that scares a lot of my people anyways. So I always say, you're going to have friends, you're going to have family that are going to see how well you're feeling. Let's get them to, you can start making money right away. And then once they get the $25 or $35, then they want to do it. So that's kind of my process. The people that are really running with it, I try to check in a little bit more, make sure that they don't need anything, if I can help them with anything. Shannon also mentioned to me that I haven't gotten anybody in front of a presentation yet. So which I don't flex on that, because I feel like I need to get all of my people in front of the business and the opportunity, and they have just only seen what I've been doing. So that's kind of my next step, is plugging them into Zooms. Um, and then that's kind of just my process I've been doing over and over again. I really try to not let my emotions overrun my discipline. Um, and I think just being disciplined with what I'm doing and duplicating what I'm doing has seemed to be working. So, wow, there's that.
Wow. Yes. Okay. That was so good and so fast because I can see the urgency happening in your household. Which is totally, it's almost like giving me flashbacks of when I was building with my 4.5-year-old twin girls. So it's allowed and totally acceptable. But yeah, Shannon, do you want to piggyback off of that a little bit?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Alex, you are just doing such a fabulous job. And she is, she is handling kids and doing all the things. But what I love is she's always even tone. Like even if it's crazy, as you can see, Alex is just steady, right? Like don't let your emotions, that's a perfect situation there. Like don't let your emotions, hi. So, like she just is very even toned and just really does a phenomenal job and I love like her people are getting to, and what did you say, Alex? You said don't be like, go get your two. What do you say then?
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of people, well, because nobody has seen the presentation on my team barely at all. So and they're
We're gonna
afraid,
work on that tonight.
I'm not like, I don't see that as a plus.
No, it's
Um,
great. Look at that, you guys. Like, I mean, they're just coming in based on social media. And I do want you to know, sorry, Alex, I didn't mean to cut you off. Alex didn't just start posting. This did not happen in the last 2 weeks. Alex has been very consistent posting and letting people know her journey. So she's teaching her people to do that. And I mean, most of ever, our town will say, oh, yeah, Alex does that because it's been so consistent. So the consistency is the key. Like, don't start and stop and start and stop and just every day. I mean, you do go live quite often, though, wouldn't you say? At least one.
every day, pretty much. Yeah.
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 Yeah. And she's built a little, or well, she's built a huge organization in little time. Her team is just rallying behind her. They're doing phenomenal. She's holding little things herself, and you watch, this girl's she's gonna be on fire. She's gonna be one of the top players in the company. I know it because 60 people in the last, I would say probably most of those came on in the last 2 weeks, though. Yeah, yeah, the
So I
majority.
want to hear a little bit more about how you get inspired to do the Facebook Lives. Like I'm doing one today and I know what I'm going to do, and I've watched a bunch of them, but I want to know, what do you feel like has been the most effective shares on the lives? Like, do you have a process for that?
Um, so pretty much all that I've been doing, I really have been, okay, I'll get it for you. The really big thing that I try to keep at the forefront of my mind is the like, know, and trust. So if they trust that I'm using the product every day and they know that I'm using the product every day and how it's working for me, I feel like that's really growing people's interest too. But really all that I've been doing in my Facebook lives is super simple, is just show them me using the products. I mix in a little bit of education. I try to keep it simple. I mix in a little bit of education while I'm taking the products, how I'm taking the products, and that's really all that I'm sharing in those lives. But I try not to get discouraged because maybe a couple people will hop on and I'm like, oh, is this worth my time? But then I've had messages of people saying, oh, I seen you in your live doing this. So they are beneficial, I'm finding to see.
Okay. So just getting out there, doing it, being authentic, being yourself, showing you using the products and being somewhat educational, providing value. In other words, do you just kind of share like why you're using them, why you like them, what the benefits are? Is that mainly what you're focused on, is sharing the benefits of how you feel?
Yeah,
Okay.
I literally am taking them. I'm telling them my testimony so far on the products.
Yeah.
A couple, just adding value, I guess, a little bit of value. I think anytime you consistently add value to your sharing or whatever you're doing, people are going to be interested. You just want to help their problems.
Yeah. So one thing too, I wanted to break this down. And Shannon, you might have questions for her. Sorry, but all of a sudden I got excited. I have some questions. Okay. So when you are connecting with them in your messenger or wherever they message you at, or they DM you, that kind of a thing, you're going through a process. It sounds like you've got some pre-recorded things that teach them how to do their own order. So when you send them the link, you're walking them through those steps. And it's like, when you do those voice messages, are you sending it all in one voice message, or are you breaking it down like, this is the link, you'll put in your information, just know that you're going to add your products to your cart, and then you're going to set up your smart ship. And it's not that it has to go out right away, but it's going to help you say, like, can you give me the verbiage kind of how you're sharing that? Because I think what you did is you broke it down, right? And I think you said
I'm sorry I
two
went so
messages,
fast.
or was I not hearing that right?
So what was that?
I think, did you say you send 2 messages about it, like 2 separate?
The exact process that I do is I type out any questions that they have, answers. I make sure that they don't have any questions.
Okay.
And when they're ready to sign up, I message out, I'm going to send you a quick voice memo on the order process. Sometimes people get confused, and then I'm going to send my link directly after that.
Okay.
So then I send the voice message that I think is about a minute long, and it just explains what they're going to see through the sign up process.
Mhm.
So they don't get confused, because so many people, if you don't tell them the auto ship, they're going to go past it. They
Okay.
have to know then why the auto ship is important.
Okay.
So I always say, hey, I just want to explain this, because people sometimes get confused. On the first page, you're going to pick your product. On the second page, you are going to pick your auto ship products. So you're going to re-add your products, and then you are going to you can change or edit this at any given time, but this is going to make sure that you have your product and you don't run out, because that's happened to me and it stinks. And then after 6 months, you will get $100 bonus, and
Okay.
then you will follow through.
So those things. So so in other words, don't skip this step. You don't want to miss out on next month's order like I did, because it sucks to not have your products right, just being shipped in consistently. And that when they do it, that they're going to get $100 back for 6 months of consistency. Okay, cool. I love that. So simple. And one thing too, I could see, and this is just me, is like, as you're recruiting these people and they're onboarding in the company and they're getting their own product experience, they probably will go out and share too, because you're being an example of that. So if they start getting results and you encourage them to share on their social media, then they would also follow your duplication process of sending out that same voice note, right? Sending out those messages to their people. So you really could get a lot of natural duplication out of this, keeping it really simple. So that's amazing, because you've had how many? It's 23 people or 24 people enroll so far?
I think 24 since we've been back from Texas. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, mind blown, right? I mean, some of us, we've recruited a lot. I know, but at the same time, I'm like, you individually recruited 24 people by being yourself,
Yeah.
getting the word out there about what you're doing, sharing the benefits, and being willing to be consistent with the follow-up and the messaging and making it simple. So honestly, I mean, if I could recap any of that, I mean, that's what you've been doing. And it's so exciting. Does anyone have questions for Alex besides me? I love it. I love what she's doing. I mean, like, honestly, and you have what? Your little baby girl, 2 kids running around. So that we have no excuses, friends. We have no excuses. She's doing this and recruited
Alex,
24 people. All right,
Alex.
go. Nicole, had a question?
Yes, Alex, I love everything this morning. I love the authenticity of your children. And I have to just tell you a funny story that when my son was 3, we used to do conference calls when I was in corporate, and he ran over to the phone and he goes, I'm on a conference call. He mimicked me. So you're training your children. He pretended he was on a conference call and I couldn't interrupt him. It was adorable at 3. So that was just a funny laugh. How long are your Facebook lives roughly? Like, I love that you're doing this daily. Like, what did you find? Is there a sweet spot? Because I'm going live today at 12:30 Eastern. haven't been live in a while, and that's what's happening.
Yeah, usually I would say 5 minutes or less. It really, honestly, if my kids start going berserk, then I'm jumping off of it. And I'm just, guys, a lot of this, I'm just winging. So, when Shannon asked or said that I was getting on today, I'm like, I don't know if I'm qualified for such thing, but I'll share what I'm doing so far. Yeah,
I think
That's
it's
and I just
great.
hope to be an example for, like, people my age that,
Perfect.
I know the power in belly to belly, and I know that it works. But right now at this time in my life, I'm doing what I can do, and this is what I can manage. So hopefully it can encourage, other moms to do the same, that you can make it work with consistency and discipline.
I feel like you're going to be like Mom to Millionaire story quite soon. Just saying, Alex.
That would be wonderful.
It's
Well-
on its way to you. It's on its way to you. Just be consistent, girl. Never give up. I will keep doing this forever. Okay.
And that age group too, that with the little kids, right? Look at what I love about what they're doing is they're not taking down info. They're not processing people. They are sending links. People are signing up, and it is a machine. And that's really what it's supposed to be. But this older generation, this 50-year-old generation is like, let me get your credit card. Let me take this info. Let me be in control, right? Alex is just stepping the people through, and that age group knows how to fill everything out. Now, if you're a little older, like today, I have an 81-year-old. She sent me the info because it's going to be harder to step her through, and I know that. But really, like 40 and down, these people are used to filling out forms and making it happen. You don't need to control it. Let it flow. And the machine is, I'm going to send you my link. It's very blunt and basic, right? She's not over there manipulating it. This is how we do things. You get my link. FYI, here's the before information. I love that. And I know you did share it in the chat before, I think in WhatsApp group, your voice message, didn't you, Alex?
I don't remember if I did or not. I'm more than happy to, though.
Okay. I thought I heard it, but we can share it, I'm sure. But it is a fast moving machine for her organization already, because she just has preempted it with communication. Her communication is on point. She's telling them what to do. She's telling them how to do it. I'm sure she's telling them how great they are, right, Kara? I'm sure.
She's a rock star.
Yeah, I know. And she'll be right behind you. So I
Yes.
really think like you're doing everything so right, and you've made it duplicatable, right? And that's what Adrian said. And that's, I mean, the proof is in the pudding. 2 weeks, 60 people. I mean, that just makes sense. Sorry, go ahead, George.
Yeah, something I was going to mention. First of all, congratulations. Amazing what you are doing. You remind me, actually, other people in the past that did something very similar to you, and they became $1 million income earners. There is, and I'm sure the people that were with me in the company before, we have, for example, a woman that she has 8 kids. And she said, I was building in the pockets of my time, and she was always on Facebook. She was doing live on Facebook. And that reminded me a lot. The same, another one called Kelly. And the people that know me, they know who I'm talking about. The same, she had 3 little kids, and she had the kids always running all over playing. And today, since 2012, I think it's when she joined that company, she earned over $5 million. I mean, that you are in a great path. You had a great attitude and great instincts. That's very important. It's why if somebody tell you that you did something wrong and you are producing 25 new people, 24 new people, they are the ones that are wrong, not you. Because you are showing actually something that you're going to notice that you are going to be refining your system more and more and more and more, because you're just getting your feet wet right now, and look at the success that you're having. It's amazing. It's why I congratulate you, and I can see you as one of the possible, like Adrian said, you're going to be one of the million income earners in this company. I'm really serious about that because, again, I've seen it before, and you are an example, an amazing example of that. And I assume that you are doing mostly Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if I'm right.
So yeah, actually, I haven't even touched, I actually have 15,000 followers on TikTok that I haven't even touched base with.
Oh, wow.
Mostly because I keep getting flagged on there. So I gotta figure out my verbiage better on TikTok. They're way more strict over there. But majority is Facebook because I mean, that's where everybody that I really know is on. And some on Instagram. My Instagram kind of just follows through to my Facebook too, though.
Yeah, and something I was going to mention, the algorithm and Facebook are really high. The same in Instagram when you do live videos. And that's why, and short live videos. I love what you said that no more than 5 minutes. Yeah, some people go there and they do a soap opera. That's not good. It's why amazing that you're doing short videos and very natural, not super professional, that you have to have the right lighting. You have kids running around. People love that. People love that. As a matter of fact, I was watching a video last year that were talking about the future, and this is in YouTube, a guy that was talking about the future of YouTube marketing. He was saying it's to be yourself, not to be so sophisticated because people run the other way. But when you are yourself, people is attracted. It's why people like reality shows, by the way, even that's many times they are not reality. No, but
Yeah.
but
Okay.
amazing. Congratulations again. Great.
Yeah,
Great
real
job.
quick, I want to make a clarification. She just shared something that I thought was really good. So you're going live from your Instagram and it's being fed to Facebook. No.
Not my lives. I haven't tried that
Oh.
yet. But my regular just posts travel to my Facebook from Instagram. I will do or I also do my stories on Instagram that travel to Facebook, but my lives have only been in Facebook so far.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay, that makes sense. All right, Caroline and then Astrid. Go ahead, Caroline.
It's Alex. I have a question for you. So on your pre-recorded explaining how to enroll, are they pre-recorded and you just copy and paste it and send it to them? Or do you initially do everything live? I mean, talking to them,
Yeah.
scripting it, whatever.
So my pre-recorded for before I send my enrollment link, that's pre-recorded. If they have a lot of questions and I don't have a lot of time, I'll send voice messages all day long. But I do have that pre-recorded message before sending my enrollment link. I won't send my link without it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, and then go ahead, Astrid.
I don't know if I missed it. First off, Alex, like I'm your #1 fan, big fan, so proud of you and the hope that you're gonna give. You haven't even started yet. That you're gonna give to so many mamas that need what you have and what you're showing now. It's you're gonna change so many lives that I get emotional. It's gonna be great. Anyway, I don't know if I missed the first 2 minutes. I'm not a mom, but I was a caretaker, and I know how it is to listen to training that they like keep telling you, you gotta go on the street, you gotta go on the street, and you're like, how am I gonna go on the street like with this person that I gotta take care of? It's not that easy. So that's what I got emotional. So I know a little bit about what you're going through, but I don't know if I missed in the beginning. What tools are you finding? Like once people contact you on Facebook, what tools are you finding? More, since you're not bringing them to Zooms, what tools are you finding more effective to send out to people?
I feel like I've just given the education through my videos, like the basic education on the products, and I wish there was more tools that I could lay out for you. But honestly, a lot of it has just been the education that I've been doing on my lives. If usually people have recommendations or they ask for recommendations, and I can send them, product information from the app. But I don't know. It's all in consistent delivery, I think, to your audience.
So it's pretty much they're listening to your info, and they pretty much telling you, I want it.
Yeah.
So we can say that you have a 5 minutes Zoom, but on Facebook every day. It's the same thing. You're doing the same thing, but instead of a half an hour Zoom is 5 minute live and people want it. Like, that's it.
Well, the problem is, I know with my generation, for one, it's hard to get people on the phone. People are scared to talk on the phone. I have literally sent messages, hey, can I call you? And they're like, no. They're like, they want messages. They just want to watch. Sometimes I'll get a phone call, but not very often. But just really I really am trying to do the like, know, and trust. And I think people are gravitating towards it, I guess, maybe.
I think it's the simplicity because people are so overwhelmed of so many people trying to sell, and you're so authentic and you keep it simple, so it's not overwhelming. You don't get people confused. I love it.
So I'm posting practically the same thing every day. Like on my lives, really, there's nothing groundbreaking different from the day to day. I'm just redoing it over and over and over. And then a lot of people, their busy lives, a lot of them, I'm having a hard time getting them on a Zoom. I am going to keep pushing that because there's so much power behind everything in our system. But I put people and get them where I can. So.
Thank you.
I think the question really, like, one of the key things that comes up in my brain, Alex, is like how you're getting your people to do the same so quickly. What question are you saying to Kara or to, how did she get her people so quickly? Do you know, like, what's the trick here? Well, how do you, maybe Kara knows, because that is the key, right? Like, the duplication is the key.
Yeah. So I guess I kind of tell them, I try not to scare them away. I say, let's get a couple of people under you. It's going to start helping you pay for your product. And then honestly, I feel like I just have Kara's going to be a runner. She's doing fantastic. She's figuring it out. She's asking the questions. She's open to being plugged in. So, I obviously try to take, a little bit of time with them to really help out and get them going. But I'm just finding a lot of people love these products and they're sharing about them, and they're adding to their team.
Yeah. Yeah. You had 7, Astrid just put 7 people did the 2x2 challenge on Alex's team.
Yeah.
Wow. Like, very impressive. So,
and I keep checking in with them, and I don't push them. I probably should push them a little bit more to get plugged in. But when I see them post like something on Facebook, I'm like, you should let me plug you in. Like, let's get you going. And Kara pushed back for days. I'm like, okay, we're plugging you in either way. Let's go.
well, you're doing phenomenal. You're doing phenomenal. And like, if we all had your problem, right? If we all had that.
And it goes back to Shannon and, watching Adrian, like, I wouldn't be going if I didn't have everybody's support and Shannon's daily support for me. 7:30 phone calls in the morning.
Wow. Anytime you need anything, that's for sure. But definitely, like, you are killing it and we are so proud of you. And I really thought like Alex should be featured because she is doing amazing. And this is another avenue, right? Beyond the Zooms. It's a 5-minute, you are so true when you say 5-minute Zoom. That's exactly what she's doing. She's literally in the video taking the product and talking about it. And she's done it for months. And back when when you first ordered the product, I would say, like, actually ordered all of them. She started with 1, I think.
Yeah, I started with Vitality, and then I was like, let me try it for 1 month, all of them. And then there's just no looking back. And then I share that, I tried them and there was no looking back. And then my husband liked them. I'm like, okay, now I really got to share about them to help cover this cost. So I say all of that in the lives, and I emphasize, like, okay, now I'm sharing about them, so it helps cover the costs of these products. So I share all of that.
I mean, I am so I could not be more happy for you. I really couldn't. I just want to say that because I'm so grateful. And thank you for being an example to, people who are younger too, that they can do this. They can do it simply, that they can share authentically and naturally, and that they can make a bigger paycheck doing it. I mean, the more that you start creating and developing these money stories for you and your team and start sharing that, how, Kara got her products paid for, I got my products paid for, you could get your products paid for too. I think it's going to explode even more because it's going to be more than product education. It's going to be helping set other families free, which you're an example of, right? And it does happen like that. The 2x2x2, the fact that you had 2 times 7 is 14. I mean, that's huge. The 2x2 method is how you build sustainable, long-term, 7-figure businesses. It doesn't happen because you enrolled one person that blew it out. It usually happens through the consistency of the 2x2x2 method, especially in this compensation plan. So I honestly, I can't wait to show this recording to my daughters. I can't wait to show this to their friends. I want everybody who's overthinking right now to really take what Alex just said to heart and know that you can too. So Shannon, thank you so much for having Alex on today. And Alex, you're just a force to be reckoned with, and I'm so excited for you and your family. You literally are setting your family free. I can't wait. I'm emotional too. Astrid, thanks a lot. Open the floodgates, because I had this vision of when I came to Everett, Wyoming. No, I'm kidding. Everett, Michigan. And Alex was just sitting there with her cute little baby in the front of the room with the training. She's one of just very few people who showed up. But girl, you listen, and more importantly, you implement. And I'm just in awe and also grateful for your leadership.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah. Anyways, Shannon, back to you. I know this is your.
She's a rock star. I think, if we can take anything away from it, we just know like it really 5-minute moments can make a huge difference, right? So, and going live, like it's really not that big of a deal. Get over yourself. It doesn't matter how you look, what you feel like. She's got kids in the background. Go watch some of her things. I posted your thing in the chat, Alex. I mean, she's maybe got a couple before and afters, but other than that, it's just her usually on there taking the product. And it's a game changer, people. When they see you be consistent, they are willing to follow you because you're consistent. Oh, sorry, Robin, go ahead.
No, you're fine. I just want to give you a shout out, Alex, because when we met you at the house and you and Olivia came up with the baby, you just had your whole system, even with your kids. Like, you're an awesome mom. And it's a big deal to raise your kids, contribute financially to your family, and to try to keep your kids and your family healthy and strong along the way. And you are doing it. You are setting an example for so many young moms who, you could be in your house just like isolating, like a lot of moms do. I know moms who do that. And they're lonely and they're sad and they feel overwhelmed, but you are taking women to the next level, moms to the next level, and you're being that example for your children because they are watching their mama rock it out. And I'm so proud of you. I love you so much. And girl, I can't wait to get my own system down pat like you're doing it. And so you should be so proud. I know your husband's proud of you too. And that just helps to feed the fire. So keep going.
Well, and just to add to that, Alex, she really has made 3 also a household name because and she's gone before, right? Like she's that generation that gets on lives. And so doing that has made that 3 name in this area. So your challenge, everybody, today is to go live, because the more we're out there going live, don't make any promises, right? You give your testimony, but going live and just sharing information is only going to build us all. It's just going to build the brand name. So I would say, like, let's plan to just 5-minute live, share information, share your knowledge, take your vitamins on the screen, whatever it takes. I don't always love it either, especially in the 50s range. We don't like to put up our camera, right? But that's the deal. Like, if we want to get this brand out there for Daniel and make this a household name, then we are going to need to be doing that, because that's marketing now. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all those things. So, okay, unless you have anything, Adrienne, I am so proud of you, Alex. Great job. Thank you for sharing all your knowledge. We are walking away today with better ideas and more focus and things that we can do. So your challenge today, guys, let's see those lives, and we're friends with a lot of you, so be sure that you're doing it. Mike, I'm picking you out.
So excited.
I want to see
So
them.
excited. Yeah. All right, everyone. Oh, go ahead, Alex. Were you going to say something?
Oh, I just said tag me. I want to see everybody's stuff.
I'm going to tag you, Alex. Okay. I'm so excited. I'm going to go live at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. Very excited. I have no idea what I'm going to say yet. No clue, FYI. But I'm just going to go in there and say something, and I'm just going to be myself. All right. So you've inspired me. Go ahead, Craig. You have one more thing you want to share?
Yeah, Alex, I saw your post yesterday, and I know we said it on here a while back, but when we post with the GLP-3, we need to make it be alpha 3 instead of numeric, because the company already has that.
Oh, the number 3 versus the written 3?
Yeah, it needs to be alpha, not numeric.
Oh, because
we
we get in trouble or what?
But
Well,
there's
I
some
think George
medication
mentioned
that
that there's
has
a company
GLP.
that already has
I
that
think
or
we do.
something.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that note. All right, everybody, take note of that. Okay. I'm excited. Let's go out there. Let's do some lives. Shannon, thank you so much for having Alex on today. Thank you for your leadership as well. I'm so grateful to be partnered with you and your team. You have one of the fastest growing teams in all of 3. And I'm sharing that openly because you care and you show up authentically too. I just want to give some credit back to Shannon and Eric, who are like my BFFs right now. You are so present, like you're present, and it really shows. And for Alex to share that you're one of the biggest reasons why she's successful right now. I just want to say, you guys, please be there for your teams. If you want your team to grow, you're going to have to do some nurturing, right? It's like watering your plants and giving them some sunshine and all of that, right? So there's one thing I was going to share. I'll share it on another time, but Kat, cheerleading, achievements, recognizing achievements, and tracking their success. And so Shannon, you're an example of all that. So grateful for you guys. We are going to be announcing coming up a private 3-star call. So for those of you that are 3 stars and above, we are going to start hosting 1 time a week, a private coaching call for just our 3 stars to help get you to pro and elite. You must be a 3-star. You must be a 3-star to attend. So that'll be coming up. You guys will see that come out in the Legacy Makers chat. I think we're making a decision on the day and time still right now. Also, coming up through the week is you have Global Monday, which is an opportunity presentation every single Monday through Spark Global. Nicole Barone is going to be doing Tuesday night opportunity Zoom. If you've never heard Nicole Barone do an opportunity Zoom, she's an absolute legend. And she and her team are going to be rotating Tuesdays. They're amazing. I know Carrie McMahon is going to be starting to share too, Kim DiRienzo. So you guys are going to get a lot of fun out of that call with all those powerhouse women. And men, okay? And then Wednesday night, Shannon and her team are going to be doing a call, an opportunity Zoom. They're all going to be 7 p.m. Central, so I'm going to start putting this up on the team calendar. So Wednesday nights will be Shannon's team, and she'll rotate through her leaders Wednesday night. I have always done, Legacy Makers has always done every Thursday. So every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, we'll be rotating through leaders on Thursday night. And then I'm not sure if we're doing a Friday yet. I would like to not do Fridays. We're not doing Fridays yet, but there are some other teams that are doing Friday Zooms. But what we want is to be able to offer you as many possible chances to invite people to a live Zoom, okay? So you'll have Monday, Spark Global, Tuesday, Nicole Barone's team, Wednesday, Shannon and Eric Schmidt's team, and Thursday, Legacy Makers, okay? So those will all come up. Make sure you find that. That's on the team website, the ourlegacymakers.com. You can click on team calendar and you'll be able to find those events. And it'll all be under one Zoom now. So this will be the morning huddle Zoom, but the opportunity Zooms, not including Monday Spark Global, because that's Kim Wee and Samson's teams, but the Legacy Maker Collective group will be on 3op, THREEOPP.com. So just know you're not going to have to remember 760 right? Although if you go to the team calendar, all you have to do is click and you'll have access. All right. But right now it'll be 3op.com will be the new one because that is for opportunity Zooms. Are you with me? 3op.com. So that'll be Tuesday through Thursday, 3op.com at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Thank you.
And we'll go from there. So then you guys will have some opportunities for that. Yes, we encourage you to go live. Sorry, I feel like I'm doing some housekeeping at the very last minute here. I know it's 10:12. But just be aware of that. And so I just want to make sure, because I'm excited. I feel like the more momentum, the more opportunity Zooms we have available to you guys, the more momentum you can create in your team. And then Shannon, you want to share? Go ahead.
No, I just gotta go. So I have
Okay.
a meeting, but bye
Okay, bye.
guys.
All right, we'll see you later. Okay, so that is it. So be prepared for those to come out. And again, Alex, thank you so much. And I'm grateful for every single one of you on this call. If nobody's told you yet that you're loved, I want you to know you are loved. Go out and love on some other people today. Okay, go out and share with them the gift of 3. Share with them what your passion and purpose is in promoting and sharing 3 and what you see happening for them. Where do you see 3 taking other people when you go out and you be bold and you share, right? Maybe you can bring them to better health. Maybe you can bring them to better wealth. Maybe you can bring them a part of the community. The community is huge. This is so much fun. I love being with you guys every single morning. It makes my whole day. Okay. All right, you guys, let's get out there. Let's make it happen. And